Hello everyone and welcome back to Oni. We left off a little while ago. I actually played a few cycles off screen to see if I could kind of get us over the hump. I wasn't sure I'd be able to continue this save file if I couldn't get people working again, and what I ended up doing was building the skill scrubber, and the people with the worst morale, I started scrubbing their skills off and then just giving them whatever they liked to do. And I also had to restrict the massage tables, unfortunately. While that led to some higher stress for a while, the problem is I couldn't get people to use the skill scrubber because they were sitting on the massage tables 24/7, and the massage tables were using up all of the power of the colony. But I think we are over the hump. The oxygen is a lot better. We are not completely suffocating. I have to deal with this right here, and it's going to be a little bit of a project to fix that, but it's not going to be difficult to fix it. Basically what I have to do is make sure that there are little gaps between the tanks so that the air can kind of float down. And if we do that, we should be able to take care of that problem. But let's take a look now. Well, our power is still an issue. It's not looking great over here. I basically canceled this project. It is way too much work for them in their stressed out nature to try to get up there and actually work on anything. I don't believe I have anybody assigned to this right now. No, I have Roach assigned to it. So he's gonna get himself, get inside it, get himself, I don't know, shaken and stirred in there. And if I can get some salt, I think I've got this set up to make salt. I do. I haven't seen anybody work it in a while, so probably don't have any right now. Well, no, I see salt all... No, that's salt, right? No, is that not salt? That is salt. There is salt laying around all over the place, but it's probably going to be hell to try to get my hands on. I'll bring in this shine nymph here, just let him float around. I believe he makes people happy, right? See, but not ventilation, not farming. Which one am I looking for? Decor? Yeah, he kind of has this little decor buff as he floats around. I try to get a little bit more decor in a couple places. Try to make it a little nice insulated tile. Oh, they hate the insulated tile. I don't think I could do a carpeted insulated tile. I do have some Wheezeworts down here working now, and hopefully they'll offset. I wonder if I have any more Wheezewort seeds. There is phosphorite in... Oh, I think I mined a bunch of it out. Yeah, there is some phosphorite around, and we could always process polluted dirt into fertilizer, so there's always that option. And I'm thinking that like this whole area is not getting used right now. I would like to like the whole basement area could get redone. We are making progress though. And like that Wheezewort's on. It's cooling down the area a little bit. I've got a lot of oxygen generation right here, which means a lot of heat, but I've also got a couple Wheezeworts there. Let's check our seeds. I have no more wort seeds, and they do need a lot. I believe they need a lot of fertilizer to run. So, but I see a lot of fertilizer around, so I don't think it's going to be too terribly difficult to get my hands on that stuff. All right, and how close were we? Did we actually get close to the surface? We did not. We did not. Okay, so. Oof. So the germs that we could either would just wait for the germs in here to go down, or we could simply heat it up or pump chlorine in there. Either one would do. We don't have we don't have any slime. We have a lot of algae, right? 6.2 tons. That's a fair bit. It's a fair bit, and I think we're only running 3 of these right now. And now that people are a little bit better, I could... Someone got a skill point just sleeping. Make sure that these are all in the right settings. Everything's running fine over here. This is the edge of the map. Yes, that is the edge of the map. Okay, lots of salt around, lots of slime. We got oil down here. We got an oil well. We got a couple of them. A lot of oil, actually. All right, that's good. We got another. Do have another cold environment down here. I haven't sent anybody down here in a while, though. I've got these doors locked to them. Well, I mean, not technically locked. Just don't. Wait. Is it this one? Yeah, I've got this one set up so they just don't go through. I've turned all these off because they were just sucking down power, and I didn't want to send anybody down there. Okay, let's take a look at... Yeah, he definitely needs to be finish his skill scrubbering. So we've got 4 people on default, 4 people on the night, 2 people on night shift, 4 people on day shift 2, 4 people on day shift 3. Okay, that's good. And ideally, what I would love to do is, like all of this is all kind of messed up. I could fix a lot of things over here. Start making some of these rooms 4 tall, because that means better. That'll allow me to fit in more decor items. The liquids in various areas are just a nightmare. Part of the reason we're having problems is lashing out. Who's at 100? Jean. Jean, you're the next person going in here. Skills. Roach has got nothing now. Okay, so I'm gonna give him super farming. And everybody else, anything else I could give him is covered. I'll make him have a farm. Is that improved farming 2 is the best one? There we go. A lot of people have improved carrying capacity, so to try to keep his happiness up, we'll do that. And basically, what I'm doing, building destroyed. Oh God, they always destroy the oxygen generation equipment. It's always a problem. Bigger tanks would be very useful. So what does this actually do right here? Is this just sucking out? I have no idea why, because I did this a while ago. This is pumping, right now this is pumping oxygen around the base and into the suits. I think I'm thinking about getting rid of that because I'm not really using the suits right now. I've basically blocked that stuff off. In fact, let's set this up so that nobody goes out there. Actually, you know what? Here. This door here. Set that one up like that. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to disable these buildings. Just turn them off. Just go ahead and turn those off. And let's go ahead and start getting rid of these tiles in here. The CO2 is really caught up over here. I could either just put for temporarily, I could just throw a scrubber in. That's something I could do. Power's low. Yeah, power is low. Trying to reduce our power consumption, basically. By turning off things that don't need to be running, taking things off that don't need to be running 24/7. I think I will go ahead and I'm gonna deconstruct these. I'm gonna take these out and I'm gonna rip all those lines, and we are going to repurpose some of these areas. I don't think we have right now. I've got 4 of these things. You know what? Should I just take these 2 out? I'm gonna take these 2 out. I'm gonna take those 2 out right there. Something I was thinking I could do is, because these generate heat, or at least warm oxygen, I could put them in a room in a cold, there are some cold environments, I could put them in an area where it's cold, and then pump the oxygen into the base cold. By using radiant tiles, because we've got this cold air, radiant tiles to to cool it down as it moves through the area. There's another cold biome down here, yeah? Yeah. Right, so what else we're going to do is go ventilation and deconstruct, and basically what I'm going to do is... Let's see, I'm going to take out most of these lines here. Like these lines that aren't doing anything. I'm going to have them rip all this out. I'll leave that little bit in for now, because if I remember correctly, if it blocks up, it might just stop. Basically trying to simplify the base. Oh, you know what? I should have started from the other sides. Should have started from the outside and worked our way in, instead of the inside and working our way out. Yep, no gas. I know. You having some trouble there? Is there water falling on us from... Oh, you know what's probably happening? They go through the door. The water that's in there falls out. Plops down here. There we go. Mop everything up. Try to get this base nice and clean. This is assigned to Jean. Jean might be... Is he one of these guys? Yeah. Because his stress is high. So what we're going to do is scrub people's diddles out and try to keep their morale up and their required morale down. Like, I could like, Magnus got right now, 20. I could definitely give him more if I wanted to. We've got literally only one person with advanced research right now. But who, is there anybody that likes to do it, that could take it? Yeah, like, Wolf. Oh god, but he likes to do, like, he's got a lot of, I love to do a lot of things. Strainer, Jean. Boo. Or maybe, well, we're not researching, I haven't researched anything in ages. Did somebody open this door? Unlock that door. That nobody should be going through there. Somebody definitely opened that door if all that salt water got in. Here. Hold this one open. Let's just let it flow out. Lock that door. We have to deal with this problem eventually. I mean, everybody's not dying right now. That's a step in the right direction. I need a saltwater tank. Or saltwater and brine or something. Ideally down here at the bottom where it keeps falling. Oh no. We accidentally made ourselves like a water lock. I wonder if this counts, because I got a sculpture in here. I wonder if this counts as a great hall yet. No, it's still just a mess hall. Doesn't need to be a great hall. Decor item, 20 plus decor recreational building. That counts as a recreational building. I honestly don't know what counts as recreation. I got a plant and a sculpture and maybe it's, well, mess hall, no industrial machinery. So this definitely doesn't count as industrial machinery if it's got the mess hall bonus. Maybe it's just not nice enough. It's a masterpiece. Core 24. Maybe we throw some carpet in there. We probably have, yeah, we 68 reed fiber. A little carpet here. Carpet this up. That'll use up all my reed fiber, but that's okay. I was using it for the suits when we did that. And I can't, we are in a position where I can't actually tell people to do some work, and some of them will work. It's a step in the right direction. One of the problems over on this side is that it doesn't actually vent into the base at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel this. Because I don't need people over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them that they need to expand this down like this. Like that. And expand that. We can deconstruct this right here. Set this to buildings. And at least make sure this is mined out. Sufficient oxygen generation. I did reduce my oxygen generation, so we knew that was going to happen. We can tell them to deconstruct this. So at least let this flow down. Yeah, by a fair bit. But that's okay. We knew that was going to happen. Now, power, wires. Yeah, we probably got these wires down here that aren't necessary anymore. Here, let's take out... I'm going to take all of this and just kind of reline it. So it's not in my way. It's out of my way. Out of sight, out of mind. These are all off, so they're not sucking down power. It's got a total power consumption of more than 1,000 watts, but that is okay because we're definitely not using that. I'd love to have a Dreco farm. I think I can make it work. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I know that thing's not going to be on anytime soon. Okay, so... what were we doing? I lost track. Oh, right here. Choose a blueprint. We don't need another person, so I'll just take the seeds that are here. All right, and kind of what I want to do here. I would like to make this whole thing my water tank, which would not be too terribly difficult right now. It would just be a change, put a tile in there, delete these walls, boom, it's one tank. And then fix up the scaffolding in there. I would love to move the polluted water tank over to this side, but that's not happening. I can move the salt. I could make this a saltwater tank easy. Go ahead and tell them to just get rid of that stuff in there. I know they're not going to be able to reach it right now, but I want to make sure it's at least set to be done. And it's 3 tiles tall. That should be enough for any machinery I need to get down here. This needs to move. That's a shame. Ow! I just kicked my desk. Oh, I think Jean finished his thingy. Jean, yes! Okay. He'll take tinkering. And I'll give you constructing. And that's it. I'll give you improved constructing 3 hat. Alright. So, looks like Bo is the next one that's going to get shoved into this. There we go. Shove him into the hole. What we could always do is do 4 and 4, get rid of one of these toilets. You know what? Actually, let's deconstruct that toilet. Deconstruct the toilet. Move. This is not going to be nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. Everything's already hooked up right. Put that there. Deconstruct this one. Buildings. Deconstruct. Ooh. I made this 4 tall. Is that going to be too big for a lavatory if I do that? Buildings. It's nice that I can actually tell people to work and they'll do it. That refrigerator is actually getting full. You could stop making mush bars. We'll tell one of these to stop. No floor. Actually getting some of the carpeted tile in. That's nice. I told him to deconstruct that. Must have missed it. Deconstruct that. Airflow tile. Right there. Door. I think the air. I think they hate the airflow tiles. I don't remember. I think they're ugly. I think they count as ugly. Oh, and this needs to be that way. Let's see if that turns back into a restroom. Why is it freaking blinking? What is going on? No, let's see. 68 tiles. Yeah, so it's too tall. It needed to be 3 tall for this to work. And the other option is to do this. Simply, for now, at least. It's not gonna look. It's not gonna look great, but I can take these out now. Just move that door over one, and it'll be fine because it's just 1 tile too big. We're slowly making this not a better colony. Get rid of those. That should be fine now, yeah? Yep, now it's fine. You know, it looks a little wonky because it's like offset by a tile, but at least the air can flow more appropriately. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so now if I wanted to scaffold this, we're going to do that, and then for digging, I know I could leave 4. I'm not sure how it works with constructing. If I'm trying to construct in an area, I usually do it like this. But I know if I'm digging in an area, I can leave 4 spots in between. That out, take that out. That back in right there. And in there. That'll allow the carbon dioxide to sink all the way to the bottom of the colony, which is what we want. Instead of just getting stuck up in the corner there. And I will turn this into something eventually. I don't remember taking that out, but I must have done it by accident. Okay. Making progress, making progress. The colony is alive. That is a step in the right direction. I was really hoping that this would make that a great haul, but apparently I'm mistaken on something in there. So do we have enough tables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We do. That is excellent. I can move the ceiling here up a little. And make this room 4 tall. It seems like because I haven't really gotten to the point in the game where decor is really super important. Well, up until recently. So for me, a lot of times I was like, okay, 3 tall, that's pretty good. That'll do the trick. 4 tall is great for decor. Mop up the spilled liquids. Mop up the spilled liquids. Or if I want to, what I can do is make this just a primary holding tank for water, and this a gray water tank. Because right now, what we're doing is this water's not too, it's a little germy. It's not that germy. It's okay. Good, not great. Oh, and we are super low on coal. What I really need is, these guys to be, if I have a better, ranch going, I have access to more coal. And are you guys producing? I see no reproduction. Health, wildness. I don't see any egg in there. It is unfortunate. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna raise this roof up here. Mine that out so that we can actually have access to the roof. Then I'll deconstruct this, and I'll try to make this like a glorious Great Hall here. Just a very, very, very glorious one. Oh, ooh, we got salt coming too. I haven't seen anybody. Oh, muckroot, muckroot and mush fry. Oh, there's some lettuce in there too. Yeah, it's mostly, yeah. No, it's not good. Not good. But at least we're making progress. Hey, look! The temperature's actually gotten a little better in here, too. Wheeze words definitely helped. And these two wheeze words definitely seem to be keeping the like, toxic heat at bay from all the oxygen production here. What are we looking at for organic left? Oh, man. We've gone through half of our algae since I originally looked at it. That's not ideal. But, still not... Still kind of the good, not great kind of situation right now. Where's the nearest? So that's pretty far away. What about up here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, this is a nightmare up here. Yeah. All that... Well, I mean... All that natural gas is not a bad thing. I could always... This area is a mess, so that's not happening. That is definitely not happening. Okay, alrighty. Go. Actually, I might want to keep this insulated tile. This stuff will deconstruct. But there's a lot of heat being generated over on this side. So we'll keep that as insulated tile there. There we go. And deconstruct that. Dig this out. I'll probably turn one of these into a saltwater tank so I can actually move the salt water down here. I'm going to merge these two together and then try to purify the water. Could always boil it. That's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple way to take care of it. Put a trepidizer in there. Well, power production's, again, good, not great. There is coal around, so it comes down to it. I can always just mine more coal. Chlorine vent. Did Jean ever finish? Or no, Bo. Bo's in there now. We're over the hump, though. That's the thing. We're over the hump. Yeah, this has got pipe. This is pipe blocked right now, so it's not pumping the whoozits. What I could always do is tell them. Probably better just have it not run for a while. Not use up the power. It's not much oxygen up there anyway. That's fine. The hydrogen is not a huge deal right now. But things are getting better. Look at this, the carbon skimmer's running. The base is less hideous than it ever is than ever before. It's a step in the right direction. I'm gonna mine out all this too. I think that because I don't have anywhere to really put it right now. I think a saltwater, because saltwater would also be good for. Now I'm about to say it would be good for cooling. But I think polluted water is best for that. And if anything, I need more polluted water. Because we don't have any. We're just not producing any. But if I strip mine some slime and algae, I could definitely create some. We're just too efficient is what it is. We're too efficient. How's that decor looking? It's a lot better. It is a lot better. Oh, I'm gonna have to take out the crown molding too. That's a shame. But we've learned a lot this colony. I'm glad that we're making progress. This, yeah. This is all stuff I could use over here. I want to actually break through into that yet. Can't get to that. Can't get to most of that, but I'll put on there for later. Pipsqueak, print him out. Okay. Stress level. The lowest I've got right now, or the highest I've got right now is 48. And a lot of people are at 0. Yeah, Bo definitely needs to be, skill scrubbed. Why is he up here? Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. They love those massage tables. And sit there sucking down all my power. Not getting any work done. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing lazy people. Alright, there we go. I think probably have to do this tomorrow. We're running out of time. Is this what was in here? Sand? It's just sand. Filtration medium makes sense. Yeah, we've got a lot of bottles of salt water sitting around and things like that. We could definitely get rid of that. Was this too big for a salt water tank, this whole thing? It's a little large. It's a little on the large side, but there is a lot of salt water around. Just move it all down here if I wanted to. God, I need to get to space, too. I really need to get to space. Okay, well, I think with that, we're going to leave this episode here because we're at about 30 minutes. Thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying this series, and I will see you all next time.